Hello from my parents' kitchen. Today is embarkation day for P&O Iona from Southampton. I am going on a 5-night Netherlands and Belgium cruise on P&O Iona. I'm going solo. Mum's just about to drop me at the train station. If you are new here, my name is Emily and I make cruise and travel videos. And yeah, time to head to Southampton. It's about 10:30. My train is at about 11:15. So she's going to drop me off at the train station and then I'm going to get the train from Bristol down to Southampton Central and then take an Uber or a taxi over to the port. We are at the Ocean Terminal, which is the usual P&O port, certainly for me when I cruise with P&O. But yeah, it's a 5-night cruise. I'm all packed, all ready to go, so I'm going to say goodbye to the dogs. Does anybody else check their door like 10 times before they leave? And then also check passport and purse and embarkation ticket. So I've got all those things. So that really is the most important thing. As long as I feel like, as long as you've got money, your passport, then you're pretty much good to do anything. Right then, train station time. Bags dropped off and now let's see if we can get into the terminal. I'm a little bit early, so we'll see if I can get in. So whenever you arrive at the terminal, you just go to your pod that has the deck number and you'll put your luggage there. Make sure you've got your passports.
Straight through, please.
Thank you.
Boarding pass.
Make sure you have your boarding pass out and they will then send you through and into the terminal. Got Queen Mary too. The queue is quite big today though. It's 25 to 2, so we'll see what time we get on. All okay to board and now security time. Through security and going on board. We're going a different way, we're going like the disembarkation way today. So we're heading all the way down to get on. So let's see, but yeah, security. I better took my watch off so I don't know how long it took, but not very long. Oh, quite quick. Time to get on board. This is the usual baggage hall. And time to get on board. Cabins are open, so let's just avoid the queues of the lifts. And let's go up to deck 4. One of the perks of only being on deck 4 is you don't have to wait for the elevators because elevators are very, very busy on embarkation day. So, right, I am here. But cabins are open. We don't have to get to the muster station immediately today because we're having a proper muster. Here we are. 4638. So I've got my thing, it's got my name on it, so it's the right one. I do like it's a cafe and not a... Oh, that is huge. So, this is nice. It seems so narrow. Oh, right. Right, first things first, guys. Oh, it is already down there. Let's get the freeze going. Hopefully that's the air conditioning. I'm going to do a full cabin tour in one moment. Oh, I'm just nosy. This is my window. Oh, I love it already. So cute. Yeah, right. Really, really happy that I've been able to come straight to my cabin to sort of reassess and just sort myself out. So let's just put some stuff away and then I will do a quick run through of the cabin, but there will be a detailed cabin tour video as per always separately at the end of this series. Right, I've filmed the main cabin tour video, so go and check that out when it goes live, but I'll just do a quick run through of the cabin. So usual emergency information on the back of the door. This feels quite narrow to me. The cabin does feel a lot narrower than other cabins on P&O ships. Like the hooks, that's handy. Nightlight down here that you use from the bed. And then this is the bathroom. You've then got the bed, cabin area. I like that the sofa is next to the wardrobes. I feel like it gives more space up here. And I like that the bed's all the way down there. It just makes it a bit more snug and homely. Good amount of space. I'll let you know what the lighting is like when I put my makeup on tomorrow. We've got horizon, bits and pieces that we'll go through. Tea kettle, tea making facilities. There is a fridge in here. Hairdryer is in here. You have got your bedside tables with USBs on under both of these, so this one and that one. I'll check later if they work. And then if you want the night light, it is that light there, and it gives a little night light by your bathroom. And then beauty is the window seat. I love the window seat. It looks so snug and cozy. So there we go, that's the cabin. So it is 2:15. Let me take a pew. So it's 2:15. We do have a muster in person today. Every cruise you go on, you have to do the muster. It is international maritime law. You have to do your muster. So for the musters, you don't have to don your life jackets. Gone are the days where you actually have to put your life jacket on to go to your muster station, unless of course it's a real emergency. So that's at 5 o'clock. So I've got about 2.5 hours to enjoy Iona. I think my plan is to go and get some lunch and then head to the spa, because I want to show you the spa and I want to possibly book a massage. And then we'll have a wander around. But let's check out the horizon first. Let me show you what is on. So this is the horizon. This is P&O's daily newspaper on board all its ships. It tells you all the information you need to know that day. So you've got the date, you've got sunrise and sunset information and weather information. You have information on the clothing attire, so what's suitable in the evening. So today is evening casual. You have your welcome aboard information, so a little bit of information. And as per usual, when it's this type of cruise, you've got the fact that the ship's clock will be put forward 1 hour at 2 AM to go to Northern Europe time. Information on the holiday you're away with the My Holiday web page. So there is information in the cabin about how to set that up, and I will do a screen grab and show you and talk you through it. But it is, once you get to it, it is pretty straightforward. Certainly in the past, I found it quite straightforward. You have your spa tour and raffle, so we're going to head up to the spa for a tour. So Iona has a really beautiful spa on board. The headliner theatre show tonight is Get the Party Started with Lisa Jones as Pink. I'm a millennial, I'm a 90s girl, so Pink was always in the charts, so I'm definitely heading to that. She is only doing 2 shows, so I'm going to the later show of 10:30, which if you've seen my videos, you know I'm not a late bird. Boys for Life is in the Sky Dome. Greatest boy band concert of all time, featuring Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Westlife, Blue, Boyzone and many more. See, that sounds really good. I might try and make the 7:15 show of that and then go to dinner between that and that. I think that would be a really good option. Captain is Captain Martin Allen. He is our Iona captain. If you are familiar with Captain Wesley Dunlop and him being at the helm of Iona, then he has left P&O and he has moved to Disney Cruise Line. I love Disney Cruise Line. Check out my videos if you haven't already. We've done the Magic and the Dream. I don't think I've vlogged the Magic, but it was incredible. But we did the Dream in 2023 and we are doing the Fantasy in August of this year. So August 2025 we are doing the Disney Fantasy, and our captain on board that Disney Fantasy will be Captain Wesley Dunlop. So super excited for a P&O captain to be sailing us on the Fantasy. And so yeah, if you are a huge fan of Captain Wesley Dunlop, head over to Disney. We've got information on what's going on board today. So we have got meet a casino host if you're into the casino things. Oh, Creative Waves Meet the Artist. This is a really fun program of arts and crafts. So it'll be interesting to see what's going on the ship this week. Welcome aboard Mini Disco. Guess the rate of a Tanzanite. You can win a piece of jewellery. Definitely heading to the shops later because Mulberry is on board. You've just got a selection of what's on board. There's a welcome aboard party. Oh, that's the art gallery, so I probably won't go to that. I'm quite interested in going to Boys for Life, and you probably want to go early to get a seat at that time because it's probably going to be a busy option. Various bits and pieces. If you're into the football, P&O do stream it. You've got the busker, you've got different things. You've got Pulse, which is P&O's flagship band. Not too much going on today because it is an embarkation day. When we get the sea day horizon later, there should be a lot more for sea day. You've got the restaurant opening times. So, oh look, there's a red funnel ferry going in. I'm not sure you can see, it's probably too bright outside. My cabin is rather dark. So we've got so lunch options. Horizon buffet, so please don't get, it says Horizon restaurant, that is the buffet on board on deck 16. So if you want to go to the buffet you can do, it's open until 5. And then you've got Taste 360, which is things like pizza, burgers, hot dogs. That's in the Sky Dome on deck 16. And then you've got the Keys on deck 8. Keys offers fish and chips and some other bits, so we'll go and check it out. And then dinner, you have the Horizon restaurant to the buffet, and then you've got the Aqua, Opal, Pearl and Coral restaurants. Using the virtual queue. You've got the speciality restaurants. I do have the Epic Beach House booked for one day this week, and I also have the Epicurean afternoon tea booked for one day this week. I'm quite tempted to go to the Keel Cow for tea tonight, let's be honest. And then you've got bar opening times, services, so what time reception is available, how to do things like the medical centre if you need to. Shopping is open from 6:30. If you have children, then there's registration at the Reef Children's Clubs. And then you've got what time the swimming pools are open, what time the gym's open, health club, retreats, loyalty and sales, all those bits and pieces. And then you have the film options, because if you do not know, Iona has, I think it's a 4-screen cinema. Yeah, 4 studios. Today we've got Woman of the Hour, Haunted Heart, Raising Arizona and Ferdinand. I'd love to see Ferdinand, but neither of those times are going to work for me. Maybe it'll be on the TV and I can catch it in my cabin. You then have your general shipboard information. So we're going to be doing our muster at approximately 5 o'clock. Smoking, vaping and e-cigarettes on board. They are only able to be used in the designated smoking areas, which are on deck 18. nowhere else. Really important. Onboard account, if you have any onboard spend, it goes onto your onboard account and then it's settled by your credit or debit card, or you can settle in cash at the end of your cruise. Casino information, 18 and over. Luggage delivery, bags will be by your cabin by 8 p.m. TV channel for the bow, and booking the 710 Club. You then have these maps, which are so cool. The website where you can download all your cruises is the Cruise Globe, but the cruise maps is where you can have your maps printed off, and they do one option. I really like that. One of the options they've got, and I really want to start doing it, is you can download the map as an A4, and they do like albums where you can put every single cruise you've ever been on in an album and see the exact location. I just think that's so cool. Then got the welcome aboard party and the art gallery. If you want to do a photo shoot, information about Pulse, which is pure pop, love a bit of pop. If you're interested in the drinks package, you do you. Epicurean, and then you've got onboard loyalty and cruise sales, meet the spa specialist, and then jewellery, and then other bits and pieces. So that is the Horizon. I've then got my excursion tickets because I've booked 2 excursions for whilst we are in the Netherlands. And then because of my loyalty tier status, I am Atlantic tier. I have my Sail Away voucher. And I then also get 7.5% discount on all onboard purchases. And if you're booking excursions, dining, things online beforehand, you also get your discount on those too. So that was really handy. So I will take my voucher and go and get a cocktail, I think. Oh, glass of champagne or elderflower press, any of the open bars during Sail Away. Okay, so I'll get a glass of champagne. There's no Sail Away party today. So I guess when we sail away, I will just go to a bar. So I'll take that with me. But I think it's 2:30. I think we're gonna go get some lunch in, should we see if the glass house is open? So that might be an option. Let's see, so I'm gonna talk you through the screen record, talk you through the My Holiday web page. So first things first, go to your settings. I've got an iPhone, so go to my settings, switch airplane mode on, and then Wi-Fi is going to be P&O Cruises _guest_Wi-Fi. That's then eventually going to load. And then I don't want to try it. I want to connect to My Holiday and open in Safari. Then it's going to ask you for your cruise card number and your details. So I'm going to fill that in. Remember me, otherwise they're gonna ask you to do it all the time. And then you're into your holiday information. So you can look at dining, shore experiences, onboard account, your diary, loyalty and cruise sales, medical assistance, spa, entertainment, drinks, holiday essentials, internet package, youth and Horizon. Was my cabin steward, Roy. So he was just explaining there's a muster at 5 p.m. Don't take your life jackets, but just telling me they are in the cupboard. As per the cabin tours, emergency information on the back of your door. All I need to take to my muster is my cruise card. And he was just explaining that if you want your cabins made up, you have to put the card out to say make up my cabin in the morning. He services cabins between 8 and 12. If your sort of magnet is not on the door to say make up your cabin, they won't come in and do it. So if you want your cabin made up, you've got to put your card out. But otherwise, that's it. Yeah, very nice. So, also my suitcase has arrived. So I'll unpack that later. I can't be bothered to do it now. Let's get back to the My Holiday web page. So I'm going to go to dining, and dining options. We've got the glass house. Let's have a look at the menu. I might do, tiger prawns. There is some nice bits on here. I've never tried the glass house before, but I think I'm going to go up to the Sky Dome and do a Taste 360. But it shows you like all the options, dining, etc. And you can also book dining if it's still available to book online. Keel Cow breakfast, I'd really like to do that. Afternoon tea is already fully booked. I'm glad I booked that. Right, okay, I'll show you more of that as the cruise goes, but that's all set up, so that's fine. So whilst I'm on board, I'm just going to switch off airplane mode because I still want the internet. But right, so let's go. Yeah, I think we're just going to head straight up to deck 16, Sky Dome, and go and get a burger and get a drink. The final thing I've done is just put my magnets on. These are from Indigo Dinosaur and I will tag them. I love them. You've got your YouTube link and Instagram link. So right, time for food. Time to get a drink and some food. Hiya! Hiya! It's very pretty. Let's go over to Taste 360 and we'll get some food. Burger, fries and some salad. Let's see what's this like. Got a frozen margarita. I didn't ask for a frozen one. Just a margarita. And then, not the best burger I've had at sea. Time for a walk out on the decks, I think. Lunch was not great. I don't know how long I've been sat there. The burger had no taste to it, so I won't be doing Taste 360 again. I have a frozen margarita. Didn't ask for a frozen one, but never mind, it is very nice. Hot tubs on deck 8. So we're having a walk around deck 8, which is the promenade deck, which obviously some people have very strong opinions on. We stayed on deck 8 in 2022 and it was absolutely fine. My parents had an accessible cabin and I had a cabin right at the front, so it was fine. It's about 3 o'clock, so people are still embarking, but the ship is quite full. Southampton. It's pretty chilly today. Taking my photo at the front of the ship, that catamaran was in the water, so they've used a crane to get the catamaran out. Got some tugs. We're the only cruise ship in port. Got some car ships. I am heading to the spa for the tour. You have got the nightclub there, and then spa is straight down here. You've got sauna, steam room and Himalayan Select 7. You've got some shoes. We've got pre-lab selection, got Louboutin. Straight in front is Mulberry. So when the shop's open, we'll have a nose inside. Oh, this isn't fair. They've got the handbag I want. That one there. Ooh. We're definitely going to happen. I don't know where I'm going. I went. So I went up to the crow's nest to get a drink and got told I wasn't allowed a spicy margarita. They don't do spicy margaritas, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I got a Pepsi, you know, life. So I came, I was like, I'm just gonna go and drink in my cabin because I feel like really overwhelmed by the noise, like overstimulated with the crow's nest. Like, it's beautiful, but yeah. So came down and I was so convinced I was going the right way. I don't know, but I even spoke to a cabin steward and carried on walking. He didn't tell me I was going the wrong way. He just kind of was like, oh, where's your cabin? And I said the number, and we kind of was like, oh yeah, la la la. And then I got to the end of it and was like, it doesn't go any further. And it turns out I was at the forward of the ship on the port side, starboard side. Oh, I'm on the port side. So yeah, so I got to the end, and then he was like, oh no, you're the opposite side and all the way at the back. So walk of shame going like the opposite way, which was really quite funny.
Well, a very good afternoon everyone. This is the first officer speaking from the bridge, and I'd like to wish you all a very warm welcome on board Iona. This is to advise that at 5 PM today, which is in 30 minutes time, the ship's alarm bells will be sounded and announcements made as all newly embarked guests are exercised in the ship's emergency procedures.
Time to head to the master. I'm at the Aqua and Open. So this way.
Well, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The captain speaking on behalf of all of us at P&O Cruises. May we wish you a very warm welcome on board. Thank you for attending this month's muster, which is held for the safety and well-being of all on board.
Muster done. My cabin. Thanks so much. Oh, we're moving. We are moving, guys. Oh, right. I'm gonna get the GoPro set up so we can do a time lapse. Tonight's outfit check, I'm just wearing my navy midi dress, which is like a jumper dress. Super comfy, got my heels on and my mulberry bag, and then I've just changed my earrings and changed my headband to a navy headband. So now I've also just downloaded a load of footage, so now I'm gonna head to the Sky Dome because I'm gonna go watch like the boy pop group that's on at 7:15. So we're gonna head up to the Sky Dome and then get tea between that and then the pink act at 10:30. My cabin's on deck 4 and I'm going up to deck 16. So we'll get the lift. And my nearest lift is the mid lifts. There's no rear lifts that go down to deck 4. So I've got to use the mid lifts. Found a seat in the Sky Dome. That's what it looks like. I decided to go to the Keel Cow because I'm not that impressed by the main dining room menu. So I thought Keel Cow, and then yes. I have just done a quick change into flip-flops because I am gonna run upstairs to deck 8, although I've just literally been on deck 8. I'm going to run up and fill up my water bottle for the night, because they have actual water bottle stations on deck 8. So I'm gonna just run up and fill my water bottle up. It is 25 to 10. The pink act isn't on until 10:30, and guys, I am falling. I'm so tired. So, like, I saw the boy band tribute act. They were good. Like, it was a fun show. I'm not sure what I think is more precious, my sleep. So I think I'll go fill my water bottle up and then maybe go to bed. Travel day, embarkation day, there's so much overwhelm to it, you know, if you don't know where you're going or you don't know what's what, and like all the people there. I think somebody said there is 5,700 passengers. Oh no, sorry, 5,500 passengers, I think they said. So it's a very full ship. But it'll settle down tomorrow. It's just embarkation day. It's because nobody knows where they're going. The in-person muster wasn't... I'm just tired. I'm tired. And so I think my plan is to go and fill my water bottle up. Yay! And then probably go to sleep. But there's one on deck 8 outside sort of the Keel Cow bar area, sort of next to, sort of as you're walking forward from the mid-stairs. So take my bottle, let's go and do that, and then we'll see how we feel. So you've got the water bottle station here. Filled up my water bottle. Executive decision has been made. I'm in my PJs. What can I tell you about today? Today has been interesting. Let's say that. Yeah, it's been interesting. I definitely think I don't like big ships. And I know this, so I don't know why I bothered to book Iona. I think just because it was a short night cruise. Yeah, like on embarkation day, perks of Iona, Keel Cow. They have a mulberry store. It has a water bottle refill station. It has a wraparound promenade. Embarkation was really smooth. They were actually sending people, which I've never done before. We went through security, we checked it, or I checked it and went through security, and then went, rather than going like up the ramp onto like deck 4, or no, because I came in on deck 4, rather than going up the ramp and going on to like deck 7 or 8, we went down the ramp through baggage reclaim, like where you'd go to reclaim your luggage at the end of the cruise, out the side door, and then onto deck 4. Oh, it was great. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Muster was fine. It is what it is when it's an in-person muster. I much prefer the go to your muster station, check in so you know where it is, and then watch the safety video. I think I just need to go to bed and wake up fresh tomorrow. I will show you the horizon tomorrow. For that, I think what I'm going to do is show you the horizon of the day on the actual day. So we'll start off tomorrow's vlog doing that. I do want to go for a swim, but I have Keel Cow breakfast booked at 9. I went to the main dining room, looked at the menu, and there was 1 starter and 1 main from everything. that I would have eaten. So I decided to go to the Keel Cow. It was really easy. I think there was like 4 in the queue when I booked it, and then the next minute it was available, and they hold your table for 15 minutes when you book it, so that's fine. And I went there and it was nice and chilled. The food was phenomenal. The steak, the onion rings, like, it's such a good meal. I appreciate you're paying extra for it, but it is really nice. So yeah, that's what I did, but I'm just too tired to go to the show. I imagine I will be in sleepland. I imagine I'll be asleep before 10:30. Well, certainly I hope so. So I will go through the horizon with you tomorrow morning, and we'll see what our sea day brings. But I think I just need a really good night's sleep. I'm going to go take my makeup off and then go to bed. So I'm going to end the vlog here. So if you have enjoyed this embarkation day, it's been a bit odd, but if you've enjoyed this embarkation day video, then please do like it and subscribe. We've got a whole vlog series coming. If you haven't already, go and check out the pack with me, the check-in process, the booking, dining and entertainment process, and there's a video that goes through every single excursion that was available on this cruise. So if you are going to any stops in Rotterdam or Zeebrugge, then you can see what P&O offer in those 2 destinations. Otherwise, the rest of the cruise vlogs will follow every week, and I will see you tomorrow.